All right, first pitch coming up. Andy Ibanez getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Got him. Larry Fuller rings him up. And a swing and a miss. That one finds the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. That's inside. And that one hammered. And that is foul. That one just misses. Ball 2. Out towards right center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Pete Alonso in the box now. Takes strike 1. One out and a runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. And that just misses. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Inside. Full count now. Got him looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Man at second. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. Swings through that one. Just missed. Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-2 count. Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one carrying. And it is out of here. So 2 down. Next up for the A's, Otto Lopez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And a swing and a miss there.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give it.
And they're happy to just get off the field. Ellie De La Cruz stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball 1.
In the air, left field. Rooker on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 down. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. Booyah! He hammers one out to right. 1 down. Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. In the air out towards right center. Smith has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's out the corner. No.
That one is absolutely belted, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He'll score, and they cut the lead to 2. So runner at second, 2 down. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Diving, makes the grab. What a play. Back in Arlington, here's the center fielder, Brandon Lockridge. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough.
And he's out on the tag. That's in for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Got him. 2 out, 2 down at the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Brent Rooker. Just missed.
No,
he's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
There's a strike. Strike on the inside corner, and now 3-2. That's out to center field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Bottom of the inning, now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. This one in the air, center field. Lockridge under it. Takes it in for the out. And first offering is fouled off. lifted in the air right center field. And there's 2 away. Here is Jock Peterson.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Ball.
Pitch
No,
misses.
that's a
2
ball.
balls and a strike. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and Peterson retired. Rangers go back at Globe Life Field. Now the A's designated hitter, Pete Alonso. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And the 1-0.
You know, these athletics showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
That's inside.
That one misses. Ball 3.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Out to short. Off balance feed. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. That clips the corner. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 down, nobody on. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. They go back to back. His 2nd homer of the night. Lopez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That catches the corner.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Base hit center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 now. On the ground to short. Inning over. Back in Arlington, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Ellie De La Cruz.
Nope, outside. Hey!
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. Left field. And there's one down. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Just off the inside edge.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Fouled off left side. Man at second. Out towards right center field. Smith takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul ball. Pitch misses there. And it's 1-1. That one ripped, but foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Swings and misses. On to the fourth. Leading off, Brandon Lockridge.
Strike! Woo!
And that clips the inside corner.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count
inside.
now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Other than ripping one into the gap.
Michel Otonez takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Sliced hard but foul. The Athletics trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. That one fouled hard the other way.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Here's Pete Alonso. That one ripped but foul.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Took him out. Sliced hard but foul. 2 on, 1 out. Higashioka tries to block it, but it gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. First pitch swinging. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 0-2. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run is in. Rooker around third. Now a relay to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 8-3. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Bottom four, here's Brandon Nimmo. Back to work, Luis Severino. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. 1-2 now. Struck him out looking. To third, Suarez. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. And here is Kyle Higashioka. On the ground, Suarez. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back at Globe Life Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Otto Lopez digs in now. Otto line out towards center. 1 up, 1 down.
Ball 1. Strike 1.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And James Kingsley says he won a round. That one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That one misses. Ball 1. Ripped to right. 2 away. So digging in, Andy Ibanez. 1 for 3. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Back in Arlington, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. And Luis Severino continues. Just missed. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Foul ball there. You'll want. And that one is lifted in the air. Lockridge gets under it. And a couple of quick outs. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. High fly ball out to left field. Rooker should have this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top 6. Stepping in, Brent Rooker.
You know, these A's, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Hot shot to third. Whips it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Swings through that.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Suarez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Rip, but it curls foul. Hard hit, but right at him in left. That's a laser base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now it's Christian Walker. Inside. Ball 1. And it's off the wall. 1 run across. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
He was all over that one. That ball was real. 106 up.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Jose Corniel.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it bangs off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double. Cam Smith up next for the A's. Hit on the ground to short. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Brandon Lockwood.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Another homer. His second home run of the game. This one in the air center field. Lockridge going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
What was your worst start one year? Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. back at Globe Life Field. Now